I appreciate the gift, Chase, but next time, maybe you can make the chess set human-sized? It's supposed to be a mental game, not a physical one. Check.
My apologies, Chief. I often forget our physical disparity and oh! Checkmate.
Hey, son. Next game's yours.
I can't do anything with this cavity hurting like this. And my dentist can't see me till tomorrow.
What's wrong, tough guy? Can't take a little pain?
I can take anything except you. Code! Watch where you're going!
What's wrong with Cade?
Don't mind him, Cody. Looks like you have your own set of worries.
I've been trying to get Boulder to help me build a skate ramp, but he's too busy.
Doing what?
Step, hop, shuffle back. Step, hop, shuffle back.
Boulder! Boulder!
Hey, Chief. I've always wanted to learn tap dancing. It's fun and a great workout.
I'm all for exercise, Boulder, but I'm not sure the garage floor can handle it.
You're right. I'm not very good anyway.
Well, I didn't say that, Boulder.
Sorry, Blades. I'm just too tired to wax you right now.
That's what you said yesterday. You're always too tired. I have needs too, you know.
Everyone appears to be having difficulty getting along today.
Maybe they all just need to walk a mile in each other's shoes.
Not wearing or even possessing shoes of my own, I fail to see the purpose in lending them to someone else.
It's just an old saying, Chase. It means you never know what another person's going through until you see things from their point of view.
I still do not see how either footwear or hiking play a role.
Hey, Frankie, what's up?
Cody, you have to come right away. It's my dad. He's kind of, oh, I'll just show you.
A routine patrol with 4 bots and stasis. He's later awoke in the strangest of places. Earth was their home now, and in addition, Optimus Prime gave them this mission. Learn from the humans, serve and protect. Live in their world, earn their respect. A family of heroes will be your allies. Remain robots in disguise. Rescue bots, roll to the rescue. Heroes indeed. Rescue bots, roll to the rescue. Rescue bots. Help! Look out!
He's wearing his new experiment, an anti-gravity patch.
Unfortunately, every time I try to reach it, I just end up...
Use your tail rotor! Oh, you don't have one, do you? Never mind.
Enough fooling around. Power up and energize.
Now I know how a flobster feels.
What was that all about, Doc?
It concerns a new invention. So delicate, it requires 0 gravity for its final assembly.
Like those experiments astronauts perform in space.
Precisely. I was trying to replicate the experience with the anti-gravity patch, but it looks like I'll have to finish assembling this device the old-fashioned way, by going into space.
Can I come along, Daddy? You've been promising to take me up the space elevator forever.
I don't see why not, my little Aldrin. In fact, why don't we all go? We can pack a picnic and make a day of it up on the Asgard.
Really?
About time we were invited.
Thanks, Doc.
Great.
Been there. Got sick.
A picnic? Wow, Thrillsville. We get to watch humans eat.
It's just not fair. Danny taunting us with her frozen yogurt.
What can I say, Blades? If you haven't tasted Bonanza Berry, you haven't truly lived.
I'm always up for a little spacecation.
I will go for fellowship's sake, and I will bring the pickled cucumbers.
Stand by for launch, everybody. T-1 and counting.
I think I remembered everything. Sandwiches, apples, binary diagnostic link.
What does that thing do, Doc?
It's designed especially for medical research. Say, for example, your tooth hurts.
My tooth does hurt.
You connect to one end, your doctor to the other, and the BDL lets her feel exactly what you're feeling.
thereby enabling caregivers to more accurately diagnose and treat their patients.
Noble.
Space elevator liftoff in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff! Have fun, everybody!
We've entered 0G. I'll turn off the gravity simulators. Huh?
Cool.
Okay, picnics aren't so bad.
If I were this light on Earth, I'd be great at tap dancing.
Ooh.
Thanks, Daddy.
Better get down to business.
Why exactly do you have to do this up in space, Doc?
The binary transference effect is activated by this crystal. It's very delicate. Any friction or even sudden movement during installation could cause the device to work improperly.
Attention Asgard crew. I'm picking up a nebula approaching the Asgard. Should be visible on your port side.
Whoa. It's not dangerous, is it?
Nope, it's made mostly of hydrogen and carbon particles. Someday they'll form a star.
Guys, the Asgard's air filtration system has been compromised. I'm bringing you down before you run out of air.
The particles must have gotten inside somehow. I'm turning the gravity simulator back on. And the emergency oxygen compartment is only big enough for 2, I'm afraid.
We've been in tight squeezes before, Doc. Now everybody else get inside your bots. Their cabins will keep you safe. Frankie, you get in Chase.
Recall protocol in 5.
My crystal!
4.
It's been exposed to the air this entire time.
2.
Doc, get in here.
1. Commencing re-entry. Everybody okay?
Hey, my mouth stopped hurting.
Now my mouth hurts. And I don't even have teeth. Wait a minute, who said that?
I must have fallen asleep inside Blades. What did I miss?
By Fourier's law, this is incredible. It appears somehow...
We've all switched places, just like that movie I saw. Somebody must have a magic coin.
But Daddy, how did it happen?
Don't ask me, ask Doc.
The nebula particles.
Of course. They must have affected the crystal of my BDL.
What do you mean, my BDL? I mean, your BDL. I mean...
There are no rules for dealing with a situation like this. It is fraught with potential, both disturbing and comic.
Noble.
How many creatures in the galaxy?
I think I made the right choice staying down here.
Hey guys? Guys, everybody, stop! Who exactly is where? Dad?
I'm here, son.
So that means Doc is...
Chief, I don't know how you put up with his itchy mustache.
Cody, where are you?
I'm here, Chase.
I'm not Chase, I'm Francine.
I am Chase Boulder, and may I say how unusual it is to be wearing a skirt, or any clothes for that matter.
Okay, Chase, Boulder, Frankie, Cody, and...
Heatwave. We gotta do something about this tooth.
Oh, sure. Now who's a whiner?
And Cade? That leaves...
You don't recognize your own sister?
I have never been this close to the ground before. I feel so safe.
Danny and Blades. Got it.
Now that you have that straightened out, what do we do?
I have no idea. But I've got a great diagram.
Is this temporary, Doc?
Hard to say. I'll go back to the lab to do some research. Once I know exactly what caused this switcheroo effect, I'll know how to reverse it. Hopefully.
Hopefully?
Want me to come along, Daddy?
No, thank you, Chase. Why would I? Oh, Frankie! Yes, of course.
I have to get back to the firehouse. There's something I can't wait to try. Oop, forgot. Don't have a vehicle mode, do I? Cody, could I have a ride?
Sure, Boulder. But I'm not sure how to,
Just kind of think to yourself. Bulldozer, and?
This is incredible!
I have to try this.
See, Danny? Flying's not so easy, is it?
Step, hop, shuffle, back for lap, ball change. Step, hop, shuffle, back for lap, ball change. Yes!
That's more like it.
Oh, yeah. Totally get you now, Heatwave. Hey, if I were this powerful, I'd be arrogant too.
Woo! Be careful, Cade. Don't ding me up. How can one little part of one puny body hurt so much?
You could go to the dentist for me. I mean, you know, for you.
Would it stop the pain?
Sure. Sort of.
What's a dentist?
At least I'm not completely out of uniform. Boulder, that is, Cody, might I assist you in constructing this, whatever it is?
I got it, Chase. Now that I'm big enough to build stuff. But I'm still having a little trouble getting used to it.
And I find it strange to be this small. Humans seem very fragile, more than I ever imagined. I must apologize to Chief for that chess set.
Blades, get out of my room!
This is amazing. It's cold, but it's smooth on my tongue. Ooh! Can I try potato chips? I'll mix them in with the yogurt.
You're gonna make me sick.
I've always wanted to see where you live. How do you learn all this?
That's why I never sleep. Now come on. There are a lot of chores you're gonna have to do for me.
Grocery shopping. I've always wanted to push the cart.
Get out of my room and get out of my dress.
How's it going, Doc?
Whoa. I'm sorry. I just can't get used to seeing me.
Daddy says this effect won't wear off anytime soon. We're running tests on the nebula particles to see if we can reverse it.
Everything's taking a bit longer than usual, though. No offense, old friend, but you don't have the precise motor skills I've developed over the years.
Go ahead and say it, Doc. I have stubby fingers. I know.
Hello? Emergency? I'm afraid you have the wrong number. Oh, I mean, it's the right number, but it's for you.
Riffin Rock emergency. We'll be right there. Can I borrow your comm, Doc? Attention team.
There's a brush fire out near the water tower. Not huge, but we need to take care of it before it gets out of hand. Remember, no matter who's where or what's what, we're still rescuers.
First and foremost. Oh, Frankie, we need a ride.
Rescue bots, roll to the rescue.
That sounds so weird.
How can you not love flying, Blades? The wind blowing past you, the freedom.
The moment when you realize there is absolutely nothing between you and the ground but 1,000 feet of air.
I'm gonna fly a little lower, okay?
I will spare you the snarky comment about irony.
The experience of riding inside myself may be more than this comparatively tiny brain can handle.
Can you believe it? I'm a car! Hey, can I turn on the siren?
Ow!
Sorry. The canopy's stuck.
Nice one. I'll take care of this. Come on!
Hard to dig a fire break with such tiny tools.
I'll take care of it, Boulder.
Cody, it's a lot trickier than you think. Just let me drive and...
my job. Ugh.
Okay, everybody. Gather your things and get to safety.
Thank goodness.
Whoa,
wow. My apologies. Francine decided to take the long way. The very long way.
I was up to 35 miles per hour!
We need to end this before there are any big emergencies.
Can I quit yet?
After all that frozen yogurt? No way. Staying in shape is part of the job.
Looking good. Sorry I didn't help you with it earlier, Cody.
Your tap dancing was just as important to you as my skate ramp was to me. But now that I've finished it, I'm too big to put on skates to enjoy it.
I'm not sure you'd want to. These human Cody feet ache from all that tap dancing I did.
I'll be happy to trade you back. No offense, Boulder, but I don't know how you get around on these.
Maybe it is time you found a new dentist, Cade Burns.
What did you do to Dr. Bieber?
He put his hand in my mouth. Gotta admit, it does feel better.
Good news, team. Doc says he may have found an answer. He wants us to meet back at the Space Center. See you all there.
The Switcheroo effect can be reversed, but we'll have to go back up in space to recreate the situation within the nebula.
And soon. There's only a small window of time before the cloud moves further off into space.
I will be so happy not to have to exercise anymore. I don't know how you do it all, Danny. I am exhausted, and my tummy hurts.
Oh, great. But I promise, Blades, as soon as this is over, you're getting waxing. And I'll never give you trouble about flying again. Well, maybe till Tuesday.
Where'd Dad go? I mean, Doc.
Bop, beep, bop, boop, beep, bop, bop.
Chief?
Oh. You caught me. Ever since we were kids, I wished I could bust a move like you, Doc. Figured this was my last chance.
The water tower!
It must have sustained damage during the rescue. I should have inspected it before we left.
Not your fault, Graham. Important thing is what we do now.
We need to get those hikers out of the way. That thing falls, it'll land right on top of them.
The Asgard is right in its path!
If the launch pad is flooded or the Asgard damaged, the flight will have to be scrubbed.
Then we'll miss the nebula. And stay this way.
Forever?
No, we can stop it, everybody. You've all seen your partners do their jobs 100 times. It's just a matter of concentrating and helping each other.
Come on, Chase. Let's warn those hikers.
Denny, transform and get me up there.
Sure you know what you're doing?
No duh, but you better come along anyway.
Humans, take cover with all possible haste. Careful, Francine!
You've done this a lot for me, Chase. About time I pay you back.
Nicely done, Francine.
Okay, just like I told you.
Power up and energize. Always wanted to say that.
Thanks, Heatwave.
Steady. That's it. You're doing great.
Nice work, team.
But we have to hurry. We only have a few more minutes.
3, 2, 1.
Sure you want me to do this, Doc?
You'll be much better at it. That is, I will. Don't worry, Chief. I'll guide you through the process.
Glad you have faith in me, Doc.
Use the tweezers to lift the crystal.
You only have a few more seconds. The nebula is drifting.
Did it work, Daddy?
I believe, Francine, you have just answered your own question.
Awesome.
And may I add that having worn your shoes, I found them quite comfortable. I can see how being a human might be enjoyable.
You're right. It wasn't so bad.
Yeah, it was pretty much terrible.
Sorry if your feet hurt, Cody.
No problem. There's a skate ramp waiting for me at home. And I built it myself. With some help.
And no more pain. You're welcome. That means I can eat now! How about we finish that picnic?
No thanks. For some reason, I'm not hungry.